Hi everyone, and welcome to the Next Web 2025 Pitch Day. We're excited to have you here today and even more excited about what's ahead. The Next Web is not just one of Europe's top tech conferences. It's a global stage for innovation, bold ideas, and the technologies shaping tomorrow. Every year, the Next Web brings together thousands of visionaries, from startup founders and investors to global tech leaders and ecosystem builders. This year, for the first time ever, Ukraine is stepping onto that stage with its very own national pavilion, showcasing the Ukrainian startups and scaleups. The participation of the Ukrainian delegation is organized by the Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine, the Ukrainian Startup Fund, Accelerator, Plug and Play, and City of Bravery. But today is all about you, the startups pitching and the jury selecting the most promising teams to represent Ukraine at the Next Web 2025. Now, let me proudly introduce our jury panel who bring expertise across investment, innovation, and startup acceleration. Andrei Zaikin, founder and CEO of Accelerator. Olha Prutka, project manager, international cooperation development in IT, DSC2 project office. Andrei Brodetsky, investment associate at Horizon Capital. And Christian Bruckny, associate at Plug and Play Ventures. And before we dive into pitches, I would love to pass the floor to Christian, who will share a few words of welcome and inspiration.
Yes, hi. Glad to be here and exciting to see many pitches today. Just maybe briefly on my side, and maybe like a few words about Plug and Play, and so that you also get an idea of what we do. But yeah, as mentioned, I'm an investment in the investment team of Plug and Play. What we do is basically two things. We invest on the one hand, but we also connect startups with a wide variety of corporates that we have as clients in offices all around the world. And yeah, so Plug and Play comes from the Silicon Valley, but like I said, we have a really global presence. So I'm always happy to help with any kind of connections to corporates, but also if you ever decide to step into a different geography or something like this. So yeah, great. I'm happy to be here and excited to see many different pitches today.
Thank you so much, Christian. And format from each team will have 2 minutes for their pitch and 2 minutes for Q&A session with jury. Please keep it sharp and focused. Let's respect the time and keep the energy high. So let's get started and see which incredible teams will carry the Ukrainian tech spirit to Amsterdam this year. So let's get started with our very first pitch today, Meet Able platform. The stage is yours.
Thank you, everyone. If you could give me an access to sharing, great. So before I start, a quick tip to everyone, unless you guys want to go first every time, don't name your product starting with AB. We're cool with that, but anyways, here we go. So my name is Andrei. I'm a CEO and a co-founder with Able Platform. We're a low-code AI-powered loan origination and management solution. We, as a team, carry more than 10 years of experience in loan software. We started in 2016 as an implementation partner for FICO. We've been making implementation of the loan origination system in Central and Eastern Europe. In 2020, we spun off our own product development. We built the white label solution, which worked on-premise and generated more than 3 million in non-recurring revenues. And last year, we started our own SaaS and already secured our first clients. So the opportunity we're looking at in Europe is enormous. We are looking at thousands of lenders in European Union and hundreds of small banks, Sparkassen in Germany alone. More than 3 million personal and small medium business loans are dispersed annually, and the total market is more than 5 billion, growing at 10%, and market is not at all consolidated. The problem with solving for small lenders is lack of affordable and modern technology to compete with huge banks. Our solution to this problem is an end-to-end AI-powered loan automation platform. We're on a mission to help small lenders stay competitive by halving their IT costs and increasing their approval rates by up to 20%. Our early traction is very promising. We are getting first clients in European Union already. We're looking to get 10 clients in EU by 2025, by end of 2025, and integrate with leading core banking systems in EU to facilitate growth. We looking to achieve that by getting dozens of partners for referrals across 20 plus countries in European Union. We already have partners from a background with MasterCard, Trust Science, Finastra, and FIS. 2025 is a year of growth for us. We're looking to reach 1 million in recurring revenues by year end by focusing on small players, small lenders in Europe and Balkans. We're looking to further build our product to prepare for scale with financial institutions by building integrations and raising external rounds. Able platform is a fantastic choice for the next Web 2025 in the Netherlands, not only because we love Amsterdam, but because Europe is a priority for us. We need more partners for our go-to-market strategy. We are ready to showcase the power of AI live, and we're looking to expand our potential network. Thank you.
Thank you. So, dear jury members, do you have any questions for Able platform? Andrei, please.
Yeah, I can start. Hello, everyone, and thank you for the presentation, Andrei. I have actually two brief questions. Firstly, you mentioned that you launched the SaaS this year, right? And this is the core product, right, for the next web and for the presentation. And you also mentioned that you have already first traction. But actually, could you please elaborate on this? What's the product itself? Because I couldn't get from this presentation what the mechanics, what do you do, and what the use case, how it works. Yeah, and your main goal for the next web is lead generation or something else?
So I'll start with the first question. So the product itself is a product which enables loan automation for any kind of lender, primarily small lenders. So we're looking at small, medium-sized banks or non-banking lenders. We're helping them automate the loan origination process from getting a lead to actually disbursing a loan. So we automate this whole process. And we indeed last year started our SaaS product. Until then, we used to be, we still are a part of an outsource, which used to use, let's say, white label solution as a way to get more clients. But now we've spun it off into a dedicated SaaS solution, and we already have clients for that SaaS solution. As for the goal for the next web, we're looking for primarily two things. One would be to get referral partners in the next web, which would be people who would be able to refer us to our prospective clients, and also get to meet investors. So our go-to-market is a bit unusual, perhaps. We don't do much direct go-to-market. We primarily go through partnerships. And that's why the next web and the size of it and the scale of it is important for us to get access to this multitude of different partners, which could become more either product partners or commercial partners.
Thank you. Any questions?
Yeah, maybe briefly from my side. You mentioned Europe is a core market. I just wanted to check kind of like in terms of the regulatory landscape. So I guess if you look for partnerships, you closely work with the banks, and you won't be needing any. You don't take the loans on your own book, right? You just work as intermediary.
Yes, we're more than that. We're just software, so we're not issuing loans. We're helping lenders automate their business processes. So we're not taking anything on our balance sheet. Even though clients could be banks and non-banks, we never take on the balance sheet any loans. So we're not actual lenders, we're a software company.
Understood. So you can directly target anyone in Europe without having to worry about any.
Well, there's always DORA to take care of. There's always DORA regulation to take care of, but this has been handled already on our side. So otherwise, I think we're ready. There are some infrastructure enablers we need to unlock. This is primarily by integrating to core banking systems. Some of them we already partner with, like Mambu, but there are many more in Europe that we need to further partner with to enable our further growth.
Yeah, interesting. Cool.
So thank you so much for your questions and answers. Please welcome our next team, Clearly.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
My name is Mitro. I'm co-founder and CEO of Clearly. Clearly is a mental health platform, and we started 3 years ago, just simply connecting professional psychotherapists and clients. Now we do much more. Now we have a B2B solution, and we introduced AI model to cover different various needs. So when we see the problem on the global scale, the problem is actually just huge. Every 1 in 8 people need mental health support. And when we see it in details, the problem is even deeper. When we talk about the high-income countries and societies, mostly Western countries, just 25% of people have access to mental health tools. While we see the global arena, we see the developing countries like India, Indonesia, and other countries, the 97% of people don't have access to any mental health tools. So what we do right now, we have a few products to cover different needs of our clients within the world. So first of all, we are leading mental health marketplace in Europe, and we are absolutely leader in Ukraine when we connect psychotherapists and clients, and we do it quickly and efficiently. Also, we introduce a beautiful AI model that based on the highly protocolized models like CBT and trauma therapy, and now we can provide accessible and affordable therapy around the world. Also, we started to work with companies in Ukraine. We provide B2B services, and just a few months ago, we introduced a model that can help companies to improve mental health of their employees. So we have an opportunity to achieve quite nice metrics. So last month alone, we conducted more than 19,000 sessions, and we did $260,000 in monthly revenue. We have a very nice unit economy, and this opens us opportunity to work with different companies and different clients around Europe and not only. We are targeting within 3 following years, we are targeting growing digital mental health market, which is estimated at nearly $50 billion by the end of 2027. Actually, we believe that the market is much larger because the whole area, the whole industry is transforming, and we have a great opportunity to cover with accessible and affordable solution.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but time is up, and we should move on your Q&A session. So, dear Julie, do I have any follow-up questions?
Yeah, maybe from my side, I think you were just getting to that point, but I would just like maybe briefly, if you could briefly explain what would separate Clearly from other, because I think it's a market where there are many startups, but also incumbents like entering or focusing on. So just maybe your differentiation point.
Yeah, thanks, Christian, for this question. Clearly, we combine the best of 2 worlds. So we have established distribution by providing mental health services. We have more than 800 professional therapists, but also we developed a great AI model, and combining these 2 models, we can fill 2 gaps: the accessible therapy, affordable therapy, and the people who can afford human-driven therapy. And we have this kind of unique positioning.
So it's a combination of you also have your own therapists that work with you that you matchmake basically.
Yes, and in terms of businesses, bring us the more impact, because we have this upsell model, and we can lead the therapy by the human-driven therapy, and then we can support our clients with AI model.
Thank you.
Understood. Thank you.
Andrei, please.
A little bit elaborate on this on question by Christian. What's your core differentiation? Because what you just mentioned is quite general stuff. So you have real therapists behind the product, right? And you have some AI model. But what's the core differentiation? Because this market is really red and should be really strong competition. Could you please highlight the really specific differentiation?
Sure. Thanks, Andrei, for the question. Yeah, I can agree that the market is really red by saying marketplace, but none of the European marketplace provide AI services, and that's like how we can say everything is in detail. So with the AI features, we can sell more features, and we can support the customer within the session. So we are the only one tech marketplace in EU with high AI adoption. There is no another marketplace who can provide AI features. We have fraud detection, we have upsales model, we have intra-session experience, we have preparation experience for our customers, we have summaries for our therapists. So this is our core differentiation for the core business.
Thank you.
Thank you for the question.
Thank you. So moving on, next, pitching data light.
Hi, everyone. Let me share. So let's start. While I'm delivering this presentation, digital companies lose thousands of dollars. And my name is Kate. I'm CEO of Datalight, and we detect problems before they impact your revenue. Digital business, especially those that selling online, runs on data. And if revenue dropped, what do you usually do? You check your dashboards, emailing your team, and looking up old reports. But finally, you, of course, discover the issue. It marketing campaigns that burned budget without conversions. But here's the catch: it took you 6 hours to find and fix it. And businesses face millions of incidents costing billions of dollars, and even in-house solutions often fail. This is why we built Datalight, monitoring platform that prevents revenue loss with AI insights. Whether it's drop in purchases or release that breaks your funnel, our solution alerts the right person at the right time with the right insight. Datalight is no-code solution. You can connect it in 15 minutes and you don't need tech team or data infrastructure. It automatically monitors hundreds of metrics and finds new trends, anomalies, and growth opportunities. And we also use ensembles of ML models to cut false positives. Datalight learns internal knowledge of the company, like chats and documents, and finds root causes faster. To save the most valuable, people have time. And also, we plan to present our startup at a conference with combination of live pitch and demo where people can connect their Google Analytics account to check our product. We started local in Ukraine, but partnership and event marketing is part of our strategy. That's why we are here. And behind this, there is tech-savvy team of 3, and our goals for conference is to meet potential clients, investors, and explore partnership as we are planned to raise around within a year. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, Dori, your turn for questions.
Yep. Hi, thanks. Great, very clear pitch. So I think no major questions from my side. Just maybe wondering, like, what's the monetization, the business model? Is it it's a subscription, or how do you monetize it?
Yeah, thank you for your question. We offer a mixed pricing subscription, which costs $400 per month, and usage base for extra data volume.
Okay, understood. Thanks.
Thank you. So, let's continue with the next team, Easy Peasy.
Hi, everyone. Let me just show
Hello.
my presentation. Did you see and hear me?
Yes, everything is well, so you can start.
And due to statistic, 43% of drivers have a good behavior on the road. But even they drive not so much and carefully, insurance companies don't pay any attention to their driving style and mileage. As a result, good drivers pay the same price as the rest. If you are your generation, dealing with insurance will terrify you because it's really boring. But we solve this problem. My name is Alexey. I'm the CEO of Easy Peasy InsurTech. Easy Peasy enable drivers to optimize their insurance on pay-per-mile basis and driving style report. We use insurance telematics and get mileage in real time. Our customers pay as much as they drive. We analyze driving style, predict and prevent accidents. Drivers stay with us when they drive safely. Our easy-to-use mobile app with gamification allow manage insurance and held on claims in several clicks. We have sold 3 million Casco kilometers last 3 years and going to increase our sales 10 times this year. Market size in Europe is 4.5 billion euros. It's potentially 900 million revenue for us. Our competitors mostly located in Great Britain, and they different focused. For example, BioMiles focus on mileage only. Rooster and Marmalade on driving behavior. We unify these 2 solutions and provide personalized quote based on mileage and driving style. Our team is professional with more than 10 years in experience in insurance. Now we analyze European market and raising €1 million for scaling in Europe. Now we want to take a part in next web conference, and our goal to looking for insurance partner with the ambition to change the market. Also, we're looking for investment, and especially for partners in automotive and tech industry who can have synergy with us, join the product, and join the leads.
Thank
Let's
you.
go. Let's change insurance market together.
Thank you, Alexei. Dear
Thank you very
Doris,
much.
your questions, please. Or just feedback?
No,
Christian?
maybe one question. So is it solely on based on the phone, or do you need to install additional sensors?
We use two approaches. For starting period, we use mobile telematics, but we prefer use black box because it gives us more information and it helps us to analyze driving style and make the driving rating. And we can give our customers free Casco kilometers like bonus. That is why black box is more popular in our solution. But in the country, when the use black box is we meet some difficulties, we can use mobile telematics. It used to, and year by year, the data from mobile telematic improve, and we can use the solution too.
No, yeah, it's super. Like, I like the product, but I was wondering if an insurance would like cover everything based on just the phone telematics. But yeah, no, but interesting. Okay, thanks for clarifying.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Alexei. Andrei, please.
Yeah, just clarify about traction. You mentioned 25K MRR. How many customers and how it's distributed and geographically as well?
Now we operated only in Ukraine. We're going to scale but unfortunately, Ukrainian market don't give us possibility to grow as fast as we want. That is why we have a bit more to 1,000 clients, but we want to increase our portfolio with scaling because it's a big potential for European market.
How many customers you have in Ukraine?
1,050.
I mean, insurance companies, right? It's your ICP.
No. Yes, it's our customers. We operated with one insurance company in Ukraine, but any insurance company can join us and use our solution to increase and increase their portfolio and manage it.
And did you do some outreach campaigns for European companies just to get some feedback?
Yes, last time when we visit Tech, we met with guys from PZU Innovation Lab, and I spent 2 months in Poland. We have a conversation with them, and now we have a lot with them about working. But now we're in process and conversation with them. Because big insurance, as we understand, big insurance company is conservative enough, and they need more time to make a decision, and that is why we try to have conversation with smaller insurance company who are more angry, who need more, and who keep more market share, and maybe with them we'll be successful in more fast.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alexei. Thank you, Andrei.
You're welcome.
Great. Next team, please welcome Ecofactor to the stage.
Yeah. Let me share my screen. Ready to start.
Let's start.
Hello, my name is Rodion Borochovich. I am head of business development in Ecofactor, company which started as a classic startup in Odessa. from the garage, and our main founder was Sergey Velchev, and the rest of the team joined later. Here you can see one of our example from project with Amazon, where we now supply them in Czech Republic. So we're a EV charging ecosystem, and we include EV charging hardware, software, production, and as well as operation of the public charging network. For example, we here provided a Ukrainian market share. We are the leader in Ukraine, and we handle 52% of the daily EV charging transaction. And now we actively growing in the Central and Eastern Europe, and building our new project with energy EV hubs, including our own renewable generation, battery storages, and EV chargers for vehicles and trucks. Last year, we had a milestone where we produced 18,000 chargers, had 180,000 active users, and fixed 10 million revenue for all our companies. This year, we already increased the milestone. Now we have 220 active users, and we gained these numbers for the first 5 months of 2025. The market challenges where we face is lack of EV chargers, especially in Eastern European and some rural areas, and also problem for EV drivers to use hundreds of apps to charge their electric cars. So we resolve it with provide roaming with other chargers operators like Ionity, Ion, and others. Some of our products you can see here, and our team. And I see I should stop my pitch. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for timing. Jury, your turn for questions.
Yeah, if I may, Rodion, I've seen your company at other pitch events for other delegations. Maybe you can share a few results from those events.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm
your
happy to share.
partnership or yeah.
Last year with the USF, we participated. First event was Select USA. From the Select USA, we gained some good contracts to European clients, and also from the meeting with the USA, we started to expand to the US. And next year we will visit US, where we started to build our production in Georgia State. Also, the next one was Nordeep Summit, where we secure one collaboration of to get joint production in Finland, near Helsinki, and also we get some contacts for Nordic customers, where we now started to supply chargers. And the last one was TechChill Riga. We get a few interesting contacts from Austria and Bulgaria, and with the contact from Bulgaria, now we apply together as a consortium for some programs where we can get European grants to develop network in Bulgaria, and also Romania and Czech Republic. We have access.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. More questions? Okay, so move on. Up next, Cloudy AI.
Hi.
Hi.
Share my screen. Share. Did you see that?
Yes, you can
Let's
start.
go. Let's go. Hi, I'm Eugene Zharnikov, CEO of Floody. If you ever buy the furniture, you know it takes hours and it's not easy to choose. That's why we're building Floody, your AI design assistant with AR view and real goods from the local market. How does it work? Just type what you're looking for, like half-bar chair, and snap a photo of your room. Floody does the rest. After analyzing your space and style, it recommends the best options from the local market. Then, using AR, it shows you exactly how the furniture look in your space, which makes the decision so much easier. With one click, you are on manufacturer page, ready to order furniture that you can be sure
fits your interior. The market is huge. The European furniture market is worth over $100 billion, and it's just online. We are starting in Ukraine, then moving to Poland and the EU. We will monetize through a commission on purchases. Floaty is not another e-catalog with furniture. We combine AI personalization, AI visualization, multi-brand support, and direct links to actual manufacturers. We project 100K in revenue with just 2,000 customers by the end of this year. I am CEO, Eugene. Alexandra is our lead developer. Alena is responsible for marketing. Vasil does 3D scripting, and Andrew owns AI. We are the team behind Great Catalog, a platform with over 90,000 professional 3D models for architects and designers. That's why we already have more than 3K AR-ready 3D models and deep experience in this field, and 30 brands pre-signed partnership with us. We previously participated in Latitude 59 Web Summit and New York AI Summit. On Next Web, we are looking for new partners, investors, and opportunities. Let's make furniture smart, beautiful, personal together. This is our furniture. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Jury, any thoughts or questions?
Yeah, quick question. You mentioned you want to get a commission per sale, but do you plan on selling the software to what kind of clients do you target? And I guess not individuals, I guess large retailers or manufacturers directly.
Thank you for your questions. Our clients, we monetize through a commission from purchases. We're not a marketplace with furniture. We just redirect clients, end clients, to brand page or manufacturer's page or marketplace page, whatever.
And okay, yeah. Because in some marketplaces you would already have a similar solution, but you would just...
Yeah, I knew about that, but they don't have any AI personalization recommendation system. And this is our silver bullet, because we have a great team, AI great team.
Yeah.
We already launched on Great Catalog actually for searching by image or searching similar form or searching something with AI.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions? Okay, so let's go on. Get pin. Now it's your time. I'm sorry, we can't hear you now. Unfortunately, we didn't hear you. Vladimir. Okay, we can just skip you, and then we will pass words for you. So please welcome iDevisor.
Hi, my name is Mikita Khodakivsky. I'm the CBDO and the co-founder of iDevisor. Just a second, I will share the presentation.
Yes, please.
Hope you can see it now.
Yes, perfect. You can start.
So iDevisor is an AI-based tool for the biometrical verification that actually has a unique model of multi-layer verification that becomes an obvious anti-fraud tool for a lot of e-commerce and fintech businesses. We are mainly focused on financial institutions and compliance providers, but besides that, we are still running several verticals that are related to new blockchain and generally speaking e-commerce. Due to the COVID, we have a lot of influence that bring customers to buy online. So biometrical verification becomes a very important tool. Each time we have services related to transportation as well, where people are leasing cars, bicycles, verification becomes obviously a key point to allow or not to allow someone to use any products or services. We have a cloud solution, so it's certified with the Amazon cloud services. We usually work and in process of getting into commercial relationship with the licensed financial institutions in Europe mainly, and we have compliance providers. Our solution allows us to verify each person with less than 0.7 seconds running the verification through the video with even a very low quality through the mobile or web. And specifically, we're giving the possibility to a lot of companies use really different business cases where they will use verification not only on the point of verification as a compliance service. We believe that the market is huge and it's growing. We have a specific model to work with the license for different type of businesses. And we already had a couple of pilots, even with the external CCTV, that gave us the possibility to pay with the face through the verification. So it actually...
I'm sorry to disturb you, but time is up, so we should move on.
Thank you so much.
Q&A session. Jury, any comments or questions? Olha?
Thank you for the presentation, Nikita. Can you share some results after your cases, like pilot cases?
At this particular moment, we are integrating our solution to one of the wallets in the European Union, which is actually a multi-license company with the Canadian and Lithuanian license for running payments. And through the API, we are trying to solve the necessity and needs of a client to verify a couple of times that exactly the one who has been registered is doing any action on the platform that are related to the withdrawals and other actions that should be done. Besides that, we have a compliance platform that allows to verify like UBOs and different individuals. So we are having a pilot over there in order to show that our tool can be used also specifically for the compliance reasons.
Thank you. Andrei, please, your question.
Yeah, I would like to ask about your target customers in terms of, like you mentioned, several use cases and verticals and ICPs. It looks like really so far unfocused in terms of like main target or at the early stage. Could you mention probably the first main ICP, what your target now, and what would be your the main goal for example, for the next web or for the outreach right now, like as a customer development or as a sales pipeline process?
Yeah, so basically these are two clients that I presented, and those are coming from the priority of verticals that we are putting ourselves in our pipeline. It's financial institutions with the license in European Union that are EMIs, electronic money institutions, and compliance platforms that are doing verification as a service, as a supplementary service of their compliance processes.
And one more, what about competition?
The competition sounds like a huge one. There are a lot of solutions, but it really depends how they really work. There are a lot of specific details that we have due to the fact that we are owning our own IP and not using just only like open source. Most of the compliance providers are reselling some kind of few providers indeed that do the verification, the video verification itself. So due to the IP and unique flows that we can provide to clients, we believe that we have strategic advantage because we are not verifying just the points on the face. We are verifying a lot of things like behind, like the background of the person that is coming, and a lot of different markers that shows that indeed the person is real and it's not a deep fake.
So your advantage is more technological one, right?
Yeah, and it's flexibility plus a price. There are a lot of them because most of them already have a very standard flow. We are still trying to keep the flexibility to serve, specific needs.
Thank you.
Thank you as well.
Thank you so much. Next up, Chakra.
Hi there.
Please.
Yep. Hope you could see it.
Yes, you can start.
Yeah, perfect. So greetings everyone, and let's talk about game development a bit. I've spent over 15 years in the game industry working with teams of all sizes, and I've seen how studios spend up to 40% of their production budget on debugging, optimizing, fine-tuning every tiny detail of the game. So Java is a Unity plugin that gives game creators real-time control and monitoring directly inside the game. Teams could play the game while instantly viewing logs, track variables, execute commands, and fine-tune game build. For our early grade stage, we are targeting mobile game studios with production teams of at least 3 people located in Finland, Ukraine, Spain, and Poland. Most of our competitors are from Unity Asset Store and focused on some particular debugging tools like mastering cheats execution or logs output. We will overcome them by our free version. And yeah, we use freemium version to onboard as many developers as possible and identify their studios for direct outreach. We started with B2C traction, selling 130 copies on the Unity Asset Store, and a few months ago launched B2B SaaS version, and more than 50 developers already using Java. Our vision is to become actually industry standard in game development with telemetry and AI blocks interpretation. We are a technical team with deep understanding and connections in game development, over 50 years of common experience. We are currently in the testing phase and focused on refining the product. In the second half of the year, we will be raising pre-seed round once we get traction. And Next Web is the perfect place for us to connect with investors from SaaS and gaming vertical, get them on the update list, and start and build a long relationships. Now I will be glad to answer your questions.
Thank you so much. Jory, your questions, please.
Yeah, if I may. Very interesting. So what is your go-to-market approach in this B2B stream?
We're going to bottom to top strategy. So we'd like to combine as many developers as possible using like channels like Reddit, Discord, and other really popular for game development industry. Also events, conferences, and any other possible channels.
And what is the pricing approach?
It will be great in the couple of years if it's going to be $40 per month subscription plus usage-based pricing.
40 per user?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Andres. Thank you, Alex. So, any questions more? Okay, go on. Let's hear from Mantis Analytics.
Hi there, it's me from Mantis Analytics. Let me share my presentation and let me know if you can see it.
Yes, we can see it, and we can hear you. So let's start.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, my name is Ilana from Mantis Analytics, and we are building an AI-powered threat intelligence and situational awareness platform. We are living in turbulent times: trade wars, military tensions, hybrid attacks on critical infrastructure, and other risks escalating rapidly. And in this complex environment, can you believe that most organizations still rely on outdated and manual processes to manage their risks? This simply leaves their defense vulnerable. This is why AI is essential in security. Legacy systems simply cannot keep up with the complexity of modern threats. And that's where Mantis Analytics comes in. We provide early threat detection and actionable intelligence. With Mantis Analytics, organizations can analyze influence networks and narrative spread, simulate geopolitical risks, and protect their critical infrastructure and assets in real time. We simply collect hundreds of data from hundreds of data sources and process it into actionable insights and into incident streams covering both informational and physical threats for our customers. And the opportunity for this solution is huge. We are targeting 3 high-growth segments, and the market is growing, driven by many factors, and we already see strong traction in this area. In just more than a year, we already secured 300K annual recurring revenue. We have 8 paying customers and a growing sales pipeline. Currently, we are raising 1 million seed fundraising, and that's why we believe that the web conference will be a great opportunity for us to connect with top-tier investors and with potential partners like NATO Defense Accelerator and with potential prospects in our infrastructure protection product offering. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Jury, your turn for questions. Andrei, please.
Yeah, hi, Juliana. Glad to see you.
Hi.
Yeah, so do you have very interesting. I have some exposure to this sector, and I'm curious whether you have B2B clients, paying clients already, because from what I've seen, some companies in this space, they know how to sell to government clients, to government agencies, security services, but the question is how to sell to B2B clients, and I'm curious to hear what's your progress in this
Yeah,
field.
that's a very good question here. And yes, we do have B2G and B2B clients. And in terms of B2B clients, we are developing the offering for B2B clients. That's why we are fundraising to develop this product. Let me go back to this slide. So the narrative risk intelligence is for B2G, but we have geopolitical risk intelligence and the critical infrastructure and asset protection. These 2 offerings are for the corporate clients, and we already have for each of these direction, we have a design partner. And with these design partners, we are developing our product. They are paying for the proof of concept currently. These customers are the Strateon Intelligence. It's a security intelligence company. They provide the infrastructure protection and infrastructure monitoring services. They are EU-based company, French, and New Lines Institute. That's another our customer with whom we work on the geopolitical risk intelligence. For them, we do geopolitical risk simulations. We automate and model the potential scenarios in case of different geopolitical events occurrence. So yeah, we are trying to shift our focus from B2G to B2B, and this way to distribute our product offering and to scale it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Andrei, please, your question.
Yeah, I would like to ask about the next web, sorry, and your target, and also who will be able to attend, because actually you skipped slide with the team. Could you please elaborate on this? The Mantis has been growing last couple of years, so what's the composition of the team right now?
Yeah, in terms of the next web conference, we see that we have a very promising opportunity there, because among the participants there will be some representatives of defense and security market. As I mentioned, the NATO Defense Accelerator, there will be the CEO of this accelerator. Then also there will be representatives from another tech hub, like defense tech hub, European tech hub. so this one, so it's in terms of partnerships, in terms of customers, as I mentioned, just to answering to Andrew's question, that we have the offering for customers with distributed infrastructure, and there will be a lot of representatives of the companies that have the distributed infrastructure, and this is essentially our target currently, like HP, KLM, Hugo Boss, like these companies, they have a lot of assets, and we want to approach them to at least try to build some proof of concept with them and allow them to use our platform for protection of infrastructure and monitoring of incidents. Yeah, thank you. Oh, sorry. And in terms of team, second part of the question, yes. So we have 3 founders, and our team is growing. We just recently invited to our team strategic advisor, who is VP of sales of Dataminer. Dataminer is our biggest competitor, and also his company was acquired by Dataminer. And also I joined recently to work on the go-to-market strategy in UK and EU, and currently we have 7 full-time and 7 part-time members. Yeah, we are growing and we are fundraising currently actively. Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. And founders will be able to participate the next step?
It's either me or Anton will be participating. We will decide, because we are based in Europe, and Ostap and Maxim, they are in the United States.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. So please stop sharing your screen, and we welcome the next team, now pitching mobile.
Yes, hi everyone.
Hi, Roman. You can start.
I don't know if you can hear me well. Okay. So hi, Marvel is a hyperfast game studio. We create games for entertainment studios incredibly quickly using our proprietary game engine. Our clients own a vast library of intellectual property, old and new. They used to develop games for these, but now rising costs and risks have made this almost impossible today for themselves. So Marvel specializes in small narrative-driven games that can be developed and launched in just 6 months for only $100,000. Now, our engine supports visual novels, battlers, card and board game types. It is all about optimized game development with Marvel. The engine includes story templates based on science and an AI-friendly approach to game development. We operate in a $7.8 billion market with a serviceable obtainable market of $600 million, and we calculated that bottom up. Now, as to our ICP, our co-founder Sean has over 20 years of experience in Hollywood and direct access to studios, and we're targeting those studios that will release their titles in 2026. We are launching with a Canadian company that holds rights to major titles, like, for example, The Boys. And our first game with them is going to be a visual novel, and it starts between now and June. So the next web is the perfect place to showcase Marvel, as the Netherlands and the wider European market are critical for us. Europe has IP holders that we want to target, incredible AI companies that we want to partner with, and VCs that understand the creative industries very well. Now at our booth, visitors could play a game that we've already built, or they can even write their own story using our tools. That will be a powerful, interactive way to attract attention to Ukrainian innovation. We are a team across Ukraine, the US, and the UK, quite uniquely positioned to execute on this vision. So thank you all for your time, and I hope we see you in Amsterdam.
Thank you so much. Dries, do you have questions for Marvel? Andrei, please.
Yeah, Pavlo, just to clarify, so you have your own proprietary engine, so you're not using like Unity or Unreal Engine, so it's your own proprietary engine?
Yes, so the way it works is our engine is focused on building the story, for which it is all our own development. and it focuses to eliminate plot holes and maintain consistency of the story first. And then the gameplay elements are a set of templates. If we, thanks, Roman. Yeah, that's actually quite helpful. Yeah, so this is the core mechanic of the engine, the story. And then the gameplay elements, they'd be kind of basic at this stage. So I mentioned card games, board games, they're quite basic mechanics. And then the project that you receive as the result can be exported into Unity and then published as a game. In our environment, you can have a finished game, but then to publish it, you export currently.
Got it. So you don't produce graphics, you produce gameplay, right?
Yes. So story and the structure of the game.
Got it. And what is your pricing approach?
Right. So our aim would be, well, at least for this first client, we're only launching, we're having this first client. So the approach for them is $100,000 for the project, and then we take 2% of the game sales revenue, which is, by the way, consistent with what other gaming engines use. So that's kind of where we went with the first client, but this is still early. Yeah, I suppose there might be changes there.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the question.
Maybe more questions? No? Okay. So move on.
Perfect. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. And please welcome the next team, Oscar Todd.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ksenia. First of all, I want to say that I'm very impressed of the all projects which was shown here. So I'll show my project. We are a Ukrainian Dutch team working on the, before I worked on the omni-channel platform and had a very big project. And now it's like an add-on. So my project is communication platform for the customer support team for the small and medium businesses. So what we created a AI bot assistant with combination with the live chat. So we want to reduce time of answer and make real agents working with the complicated questions during the time then AI chatbot can solve the very simple questions. Also, we created the small add-ons. It's like pop-up builder. So we sell in the most relative projects, most relative product in a selling page. And we created the omni-channel, for the customer support where you can add any type of messengers in one place. Our solution multi-language, of course, and everything what we're doing, pop-ups, live chat can work with different languages. So you like owner of the project, you don't need to switch between I don't know, English, Chinese, Ukrainian, etc. So we will do it instead of you. Our industries, it's the main market, it's Shopify and marketplaces. Now we're working with Shopify, it's the main customer for us. So this is the bank and financial services. Now we're working with the 2 Ukrainian banks and want to work with the Dutch ING bank. Hopefully next month we will have first meeting with them. Real estate and SaaS and tech companies. Yeah, that's all what I wanted to say. Now we have 1,000 customers. We didn't run advertisements yet, and it's just Shopify owners, and we want to run advertising there. It's a very big market for us. And we have 2 enterprise projects. It's a Dutch clinic, Renigraph, and Ukrainian bank, Shatbank, which we run, and yeah, and hopefully we'll move on in this industry. Yeah,
Okay,
that's all.
thank you, Ksenia. Jury, any follow-ups from your side?
Can I just a quick question? Ksenia, thank you so much for the presentation. And I want to ask you about the your competitors, what they
Yeah,
are.
of course, of course. So we can say that the biggest competitor is, of course, Intercom or live chat. But in the Shopify market, in the marketplace market, we don't have a lot of competitors because our core, it's a combination of AI and live chat and the real people. So we're using not just AI chatbot. We can recognize if AI don't know answer or the real customer ask more than one question, we connect the real person. So not a lot of projects now have this opportunity. So we have very good competitors, also Ukrainian project Quidget and live chat, Poland project. Now we see that we have a really big market in Shopify. We have a team in US, sales team in US who working with it. And it's 1,000 customers. It's absolutely organic customers who came from Shopify. So I hope I answered on your question.
Thank you. Christian, Andrei, maybe question from your side? No? Everything's clear? Perfect. We can move on. Thank you, Ksenia.
Thank you very much.
Recording stopped.
Thank you.
Let's continue with Tech Booster. Alex, hello. Please share your screen and we can start.
Oh, when the screen is viable.
Yeah, perfect.
Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Let's get started. Hi, my name is Alex. I'm a founder of Tech Booster. Did you know that 45% of enterprise companies use greater cloud capacity just to save on the risks and wasting up to $300 billion annually? Just imagine slashing cloud complexity and cloud cost by 80% with AI-driven cloud automation in minutes. The dilemma is real. Cloud complexity is mired in complexity, bleeding unnecessary costs, and straining core business. Technical expertise is a scarce resource, and dynamic environments means constant adoption. The upshot is staggering hundreds of billions wasted in compute costs every year. Tech Booster is an AI-driven cloud autopilot that ensures that customer infrastructure is optimal on the fly with proven savings without need of constant oversight. Isn't it cool? We are tapping into cloud booming market, projecting to hit 2 billion ARR in 2028. And here's the kicker. Our target market in 5 years is 2 billion ARR. We already secured 6K first customers, and next quarter are planning to accomplish 30K ARR. We are confident in our product, and we are charging only success fee out of saved money. Our edge is focused solely on cost, and we are focused on cost and efficiency, which is driven by our generative models. Behind Tech Booster innovation is our founding team, brings decade of experience of building R&D centers, cloud architecture, and startups from scratch to production, building strategic partnership with Fortune 500 companies and successful exits. With 2 million investment, we will fuel 18 months runway, targeting strategic customer acquisition and product enhancements. And the next web is a great opportunity for Tech Booster to build these partnerships and acquire our customers. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Dear jury members, your questions? No questions. Everything is clear. Yes. Okay. Thank you. So let's continue with Synthesis AI. Maybe someone from this team here? No. Okay. So now pitching you, Spacey. Welcome to the stage.
Hi all. Do you see my screen?
Yes, everything is perfect. You can start.
Awesome. So hi, I'm Kirilla, a co-founder and CTO of Spacey. And now I want to introduce you to some people. Meet Dave, who like almost half of the employees worldwide uses more than 11 applications daily. And this is Olivia, who loses 4 hours a week after trying to refocus after switching between different apps. That's almost 10% of her work week. And this is Mr. Button, who can not longer afford a pile of invoices that online subscriptions of software that Dave and Olivia use generates. They all dream about solving their problems. And this is USpace, an online service, a single digital workspace to organize the daily process of SMEs, its communications, collaboration, and sales, all in one. All USpace users can use chat and internal communications, collaborations and tasks, project management, a CRM system with automation and analytics, smart AI tools, open API, and much, much more. We are subscription-based B2B SaaS using a freemium model. Our clients are SME companies. Additionally, we are building and developing a partner network. We operate an exciting and large market, which grows steadily at 12% annually. What makes us unique is our ability to save money for our clients, our closeness to users, and our modern, flexible platform open for implementation. We launched 2 years ago, and more than 2,000 businesses use the possibilities of our freemium daily. We have 370 paying clients, and it brings us MRR of almost 24K euro. USpace was created by a team of people who'd been working with a similar B2B SaaS product for years and made it CRM #1 in Ukraine. Also, we are backed by StartupWise guys and Google for Startups. We have an open pre-seed round of 550K, which we need to find product market fit in Poland. Thanks to StartupWise guys, Google for Startups, and others, a part of this round has already been raised. So USpace is communication, collaboration, and sales in one place. At the next web, we are looking for investments, and we have the open round, possible partnership, and market expansion to Western Europe. Join us and transform SME market.
Thank you so much, Kirilla. Jury, any questions?
Yeah, maybe quick question from my side on the go-to-market, because I mean, it looks super nice, the product, but yeah, of course you compete with all the big ones, Microsoft, Google, Salesforce. Just wondering how you plan on entering, and yeah, and maybe like also what's your difference in price point?
So talking about the competition part, yeah, of course we have a lot of different competitors who can be determined as 3 parts, like mono products, as you mentioned, Google, Microsoft, Salesforce. They are mostly mono products. Set of tools like Monday, Zoho, and others, and no product like Google Sheets or Excel, etc. We aiming for emerging markets like Poland, Brazil, and other LATAM. So we compete with mostly nothing as a business management tool. And we have a great pricing, so this is a part of our competition strategy as well. Also, we are running our sales through partners, which brings us 50% of revenue, and this is non-usual for SME tools. Usually, partnership management is for likely enterprise as well.
Yeah. Okay. So in terms of go-to-market, you also I think you offer like a freemium version, and through this you at some point you start
Premium
charging.
version, we add customers, and after that we convert them using our webinars, using our product releases, newsletters, etc., email marketing. Also, our partners bring us 50% of our revenue, so they convert them as well.
Okay, understood.
Thank you. So we can move on. Oh, next team will keep. So the stage is yours. Please share your screen.
Perfect. Hi everyone, can you see my screen?
Yes, you can start.
Perfect. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Pavlo, CEO and co-founder at Wheelkeep. We'll be making the future of bike security. It all started with the problem that we, as Wheelkeep founders, faced ourselves. We had our bikes stolen, and we had a blend of engineers and marketers in our team. So we decided to make the product for ourselves. And while working on this product, we realized that the problem is huge. And even in the Netherlands, a country with the best cycling infrastructure in the world, bike theft victims losing approximately 600 million euros yearly due to the bike theft. Wheelkeep aims to change this because it is invisible from outside, becomes part of the bike, integrated part of the bike, so you can't easily see it or remove it. It makes every bike connected with cellular connectivity and GPS, and it provides the recovery service by collaborating with private security companies. We already have over 4,000 people on the wait list waiting for our global launch, and we have early interest from bike manufacturers who wants the product to be integrated in their bikes, primarily Dutch ones, both distributors and manufacturers. We have hybrid business model that involves subscription and hardware sales. We can anticipate it during the questions and more. We think that Willkeep is a perfect match for TNW with its TNW's focus on sustainability and smart cities. We also have a nice hardware product that we would like to showcase in the bicycle fork, which will make it interactive. As we are launching our Kickstarting campaign this Thursday, we will have lots of traction to show to the investors. Willkeep is a Dutch-Ukrainian company, so we will be a local startup with a global scalability potential for them, which will be also a nice fit for this conference and will help us with our fundraising efforts. That's it. Thank you so much. Happy to answer your questions.
Thank you, Pavlo. Dear jury, any feedbacks? Yeah, Andrei, please.
Yeah, hi. Thank you for the presentation. I would like to elaborate on traction because as I saw at traction slide, you just have kind of LOIs waiting list, right? Do you have real traction in numbers? I mean, customers, manufacturers? Because as I remember, we met with you a year ago, something. Could you like highlight what the main updates from you in terms of traction and sales and also?
Yeah, so we've been testing the product with our beta customers and preparing the product for the manufacturing. It's a really long roadmap for the hardware product is ours. So in the meantime, we raised over 200,000 euros to finalize those product updates and get manufacturing ready. And as of today, we are ready, and we did another hardware iteration to make product ready for the market. We're still at the pre-sale stage, but as I said, we are launching our Kickstarter this Thursday, and we have over 4,000 B2C leads. We didn't have this back then. And also we have over 100 paid €1 reservations for people who are waiting for the product. So I hope I answered the question.
Yeah, thanks. Will you bring the bicycle to the stand?
Almost. As I said, we'll bring the fork. As you can see on the picture over here, we don't need to bring the whole bicycle. We can just put the fork. It's more compact, but it still showcases where it is located.
Thanks.
Right. Thank you so much, Pavlo. So stop sharing your screen, please. And
Yeah, sure.
closing our lineup, please welcome Getpin.
Okay. Hi everyone. Now you hear me? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry for
Perfect. You can
temporary
start.
problems with mic. Yeah. So nowadays business that is not online is almost walking dead. Customers can't find it. Customers can book other services, and so no sales, no revenue, and we are going to solve it. So to solve it. And currently, despite the rumors, search is growing. Customers are searching product and service every day in Google and Google Maps and bunch of other services. And customers what customers are searching? They are searching for good product and overall reviews. They are ready to buy in the same day. But unfortunately, the business can't keep up with all this development, and we are in Getpin build a product that helps them to build a proper online presence and generate more customers by automation of their listings and presence, by analysis of their current stage and ranking, and offer with AI actionable insights that can be implemented and improve visibility. We are selling through LinkedIn, email outreach directly, and through channels, reseller, white label, and product companies, which are our current customers. And it works quite well for us. We are growing. We have almost 700 ARR and customers in Poland, Romania, Spain, and of course, Ukraine. So yes, we're large customers in the different verticals. We are focusing on region like Central Eastern Europe, South Europe, and plan to go to Latam. With this goal, we are fundraising currently is $1.5 million to grow in 3.5 ARR in the 2026. And this is actually very matching with our goals conference, because we see a lot of potential partners, agency, product companies. We can meet with investors, and also business development is very important for us, because a lot of headquarters, multi-location companies are headquartered in Amsterdam. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Vladimir. Jury, your question, please. Final sprint. Q&A session.
Silence.
Everything's clear. Okay.
Everything's clear.
Thank you so much. Andrei?
Yeah. Andrei,
Yeah, I can still have one. About competition. How you define your competition, and what's your differentiation and strong advantage?
We have like a slide with competition. So we have several competition, because we're working with two different target groups, many is large enterprises. And for large enterprises, we are offering Copilot and AI insights, which are rarely seen in competition. And for small, medium-sized business, they are totally doing other work, because we are offering them AI agents that do everything for customers without interface, because no one is in small, medium business want to do something by hands. And this is actually total another game. But this presentation is not about small, medium business and AI agent, but this is a part. So we know how to compete, but if it's possible to avoid it, we would like to close customers without competition, what we are doing right now as well too. But in Spain and France, DACH region, unfortunately, there is a tough competition.
Thank you.
Still we can.
Thank you so much. So, thank you to all the incredible teams who pitched today. As our jury takes a final moment to reflect on what they have seen, let me take this chance to thank you, each of you, the founders, the jury members, and our partners, of course. Our jury will now take a short time to deliberate, and very soon we'll be announcing 8 startups and scale-ups that will represent Ukraine as the next Web 2025. Stay tuned, the results are coming shortly. And dear startups, please remain in Zoom. We will be back in about 20 minutes with the final selection. I will also notify you in the organizational chat once we are ready to resume. Okay? So, thank you. So, and now the moment we have all been waiting for, we are back with the results. After much deliberation, the jury has selected the startups that will officially represent Ukraine as the next Web 2025 in Amsterdam, taking the global stage as a part of our first ever Ukrainian booth. Congratulations to our selected teams: Able Platform, Ecofactor, Advisor, Jahra, Mantis Analytics, Maval, Stack Booster, Uspacey. A huge congratulations to our selected startups and to every team that participated today. You're all doing the hard work and that powers our tech ecosystem forward, and we can't wait to see where your journey leads next. Many thanks to all jury members and partners. Let's continue building, connecting, and showcasing the very best of Ukrainian innovation, both at the next web and far beyond. Thank you, and see you in Amsterdam.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
See
you.
you.